Please don't scroll. Listen to this video. It's so important to me. My name is Amanda, as you all know, or some of you may not know. I am the founder of the Nunia Max Legacy Rescue. I started this rescue without a plan. I know there were cats that needed help, and I made things happen. At the time I started this rescue, I lived in a one-bedroom apartment. We didn't have a lot of space, but I remember my friend Dana, which I ended up adopting a cat from her before I started rescue, and she said, on a post, it was just like, if you have a bathroom or a closet, you can make space for a cat or kitten in need. And that kind of stuck with me. So about a year and a half ago when I started this rescue, there were 3 little kittens that were really sick, that needed help. This was the time when there was a really bad rainstorm, we had a lot of flooding, and there was no trapper available to come and help. I took matters into my own hands. I've never trapped a day in my life. I borrowed traps, and I made sure that I was going to go get them no matter what. Didn't want them out in the rain. Crazy, because I guess it was beginner's luck, but I ended up trapping one of those cats and caught the other 2 with my bare hands. I can't explain the feeling that I had when I was able to rescue them. It was kind of like a rush, you know? It was just something, it felt good inside, and I wanted to keep doing it. I would say I kind of got obsessed with the whole rescue thing. I tried to volunteer at vet offices. I wanted to learn everything I could about cats and kittens when they got sick, what they can get sick from. I wanted to know everything. Also, within the first few months that I was rescuing, when everything was going good, I got hit with a lot of different sicknesses. Something that would probably, whoever thought about rescuing would have really had a second thought about doing that. But not me. It gave me more of a drive to want to get them off the street. I became the person that when kittens or cats went unnoticed, or maybe there were kittens that were sick, or special needs, or even bottle babies, nobody wanted to take them. I have healed kittens that had Panleuk, that would not necessarily have another chance if they went to another rescue or they would have went to the vet. Usually that's a death sentence when a kitten tests positive for that. They don't even give them a chance to survive because it's so contagious and it can have an outbreak and cause everybody else to get sick. As you all also know, or you may not know, that Panleuk can stay on the surface for up to a year. So it's a very deadly, very hard disease to treat. But I hunkered down and I made sure that I was going to give every cat and kitten a chance at life, no matter how hard it looked or impossible it may seem. The reason I'm actually making this video is because I'm so close to getting 10,000 followers. I'm just shy about 100 and something, and in order to keep rescuing and doing the things that I love to do, I would like to try to get monetized. As an independent rescue, we don't get the funding or the exposure that other rescues do, like bigger organizations. So we rely on our community and the people that see our videos. And if anybody knows, when you're in rescue, it is not easy. It's very costly. A lot of the funds come out of our own pockets. I always say this to everybody else, I work for my cats. So if I can get a little help by getting someone to follow or sharing our video so I can get out there for people to see what I'm trying to do. My life's purpose has always been to save animals. I've always been an animal lover since I could remember, and it's something that I'm really good at. So I would love if you guys would just help me push all the buttons, follow me, help me get monetized so I can start earning an income where I can help more kittens and cats in need. I have over 25 cats in my care right now. I take care of them mostly on my own. Of course, I have my husband who helps me. But if I had more exposure and people to see everything that we're trying to do, it would make things a little bit easier for us to keep doing what we love.